So hey, what's up guys, this is your friend Captain Diaz back with another weekly tech update, and this is the part, or you can say episode 49th of it, and we got some big tech updates going on from this complete week which we gonna be covering in this today's video. So without any further ado, let's quickly get started with the WTU49. The specifications for the iQoo 11 series has been completely got leaked up. Both the smartphones will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, the upcoming processor, and this one of the smartphone from this will be having a 100 watt of power adapter. 50 megapixel triple cameras will be there. The IMX hasn't confirmed, but they are kind of say, as per me, going to be into the Sony. Also, the battery, the non-Pro, which is the iQoo 11, will be having a 4700 mAh, while the Pro version will be having a 5000 mAh with a polyethylene battery. iQoo Neo 7 SE is coming by the time, and this smartphone will be a kind of budgetified in compared with the iQoo Neo 7. And this guy will be powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 8200 processor. That processor is also capable. And what pricing it comes into China and when it will be coming into India? Might be around December it is expected, but yeah, this smartphone can be a good smartphone in the budget-fied range if the specifications are really powerful and edge-to-edge really awesome. Xiaomi 13 series is going to be coming, and from that series one of the smartphone 13 Pro is there, and the specification of the smartphone has been completely got leaked up. It will be powering with a triple camera setup of the 50 megapixel with the IMX 989, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, a 6.7 inch 7 inches 2K display is also there, and a 4800 mAh with a polyethylene battery. It's kind of a really high expected smartphone, and it will be also having Surge C2 chip and P2 chip for its own type of optimization. Every company is trying to make it, and Xiaomi is also doing it. It's not a big deal, but yeah, let's see how the smartphone will be performing in the market, because the 12 series also is completely gone in this year only, and the 13 series has been also going to be coming. 12 has also came in this year only, so yeah, let's see how it does. Xiaomi's 12S Ultra, the kind of the 1-inch camera smartphone, it is having its own way of representing itself, and there are also a lot of afterwards stuff going on for that smartphone. Anyways, this is a kind of a really cool concept of photo, that it is having a physical lens upgraded, and it is kind of looking a lot like a DSLR, where you can mount a camera lenses on the top and replace it. So it's a concept photo, and if it comes to real, let's see how it does. The 1-inch with a more quality and stuff will be on the top. Let's see. Redmi K60, and this is a kind of a rebranded smartphone. No, hasn't been so. But this smartphone will be powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 8200 processor, and it is going to be coming soon in China, and soon it will be coming to India, might be in the Poco or by the Redmi K series. We don't know anything about that. Samsung One UI 5, and this is a kind of a big upgrade in compared with the One UI 4 for the Android 12, and this is based upon the Android 13. And many users of the One UI 5 have told it that it is a complete cheap knockoff of the iPhone's iOS 16. The lock screen, the home screen, the widgets and everything looks a lot like a knockoff, and at a first glance it looks a lot like, but the pastel colors and stuff is kind of off-sidedly, and it's not the Samsung way of representing the smartphone, but Samsung way of representing their One UI. But by the time I will be thinking that they will be changing in those stuff. Anyways, the Samsung browser, which we all used, now you can use it up with the Google Chrome, and many users are using the Samsung browsers, and now they are able to sync the bookmarks with the Chrome, which is really nice thing. If you use the Samsung internet and the Chrome simultaneously, it's gonna be helpful to you. Samsung, and kind of a brand in its foldable market, which is really popular, is thinking to sell 270 million units by the 2023, and kind of it looks a lot like nice, but these are the foldable units they wanted to sell. So it might be like in a budget, a really tight budget, this another smartphone for the foldable will be coming. I'm hoping for the best by the time. Samsung Galaxy A14, and this is an upcoming smartphone with a 5G edition, and it will be having a full HD plus display. That's why I'm talking about. It will be a 5G phone, and it is telling that it might be under 15,000. So it is kind of offsided, but might be above 15,000 because of the Samsung own way of representing A series and M series. Samsung's future foldable smartphone, which is Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5, and might be Z Flip 5 will be there, but the Z Fold 5 is expected to have a S Pen built in it. Now you know that there are the stylus covers and stuff for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold, but if it comes built in, it's gonna be really useful for those who are on the note taking on their daily basis and can't carry a big tablet in their pockets. This S Pen will be a really important stuff for them. Super nice thing. And MediaTek's Dimensity 9200 has scored up about the A16 Bionic, and these are the before editing on a smartphone, or you can say before putting on a smartphone. It's their way of testing out in their own service. But this processor is launching by the November 9, and the very first smartphone hasn't been so confirmed, but Vivo might be there coming up with it, and let's see how it will be performing in the day-to-day life. Especially on the Android based and on the top of it any type of UI which companies go ahead with it. AMD has announced their two new graphic cards, and this are the 7900, and this is the Radeon RS 7900 XTX and the 7900 XT. When it comes to the market, it's a graphic card. It's definitely gonna be taking a lot big time, but yeah, these are kind of really exciting because as per some benchmarking and stuff which was leaked up before of this, it tells that it is even powerful than the 4 series of the Nvidia. So let's see how it performs in the market. Realme 10 series launching by the November 9th, and the super excited smartphone from this is a Realme 10 4G, and it is going to be having a MediaTek's Helio G99 processor, 90Hz of display, and it is telling that it might be under 15,000. Definitely it will be under, and as for me, the cameras will be 50 plus 2 because of the dual camera setup, because of the two-layer camera design has been kind of say popular nowadays, thanks to ASUS kind of, but yeah, it is going to be coming. Super excited for the Realme 10 series, and I'm looking ahead with the Realme 10i because it is telling that it will be under 10,000 with a lot of good goodies. So let's see. And 10 Pro Plus, it's another level stuff with a OIS. Huawei Nova Y61, and this is a kind of a budgetified digital smartphone with a water-drop notch display. 720p display is also there basically, and it is having a 50 megapixel triple camera setup, and kind of it looks a lot like an iPhone, basically the rear mount, and 50 plus 2 plus 2 triple cameras. Anyways, talking about the battery, it is having a 5000 mAh with a modern battery. Huawei Pocket S, and this is a foldable smartphone, and kind of say it's a budgetified based foldable smartphone. Not a foldable, flippable smartphone basically. It is having a Snapdragon 778G processor, and it is having that kind of a same similar tone on the Huawei Pocket was having, but with a kind of a slightly cuts and nuts on the top of it. But it's nice to see a budgetified based flippable smartphone. And if it comes to the global market, which is hard because of the Huawei, so Honor might be like that. Huawei Mate X S2, and this is a foldable smartphone. Yes, it's a foldable smartphone. Anyways, talking about the smartphone, it is going to be having a satellite connectivity with the help of the Baidu, a Chinese-based brand, and they both are partnering in themselves. And this smartphone will be enabled with the satellite connectivity, which is kind of a really nice thing. No needs kind of will be there of the physical SIM and the Wi-Fi. So let's see how it does perform. And speaking of the Honor Magic 5 is coming, and this smartphone will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Talking about the cameras, it might be I'm not confirmed that it will be having a penta camera setup. Penta means 5 cameras on the rear side, and a illustrator image came up which is kind of a offsided, but might be like a 5 cameras. But what type of cameras will be there isn't confirmed yet. But my expectations will be 50s will be there, and going below. So let's see how it does. 16.2, and this is a kind of a really important update for the iPhone users in India. This will be directly enabling the 5G connectivity on the iPhone. So, and it is rolling out really soon by the time of the November only. So yeah, super excited for this iOS 16.2, and let's see how the connectivity of the 5G on the iPhones will be there in the India. Let's see. The Type C port is a kind of a really gimmicky, and many people are telling that the iPhone 15 will be coming up with a Type C port, and even I was thinking that thing. But the latest report of this week, which kind of say just came up, it's telling that the iPhone will be not having a Type C port. Instead, the deadline is kind of they are 2024, and the iPhone for the next year is kind of they will be having a Lightning port too. And it's about the things has how the Apple will be planning, and might be that they completely go wireless, and I'll be seeing ahead how Apple will be explaining that completely wireless stuff to the people. Nokia G60, and this is a kind of a good smartphone as for me in the budget range, is launching in India by the November 8th, and yeah, if you are a Nokia user and wanted to upgrade it, you can upgrade it by specifications that are okay type. And yeah, Nokia X35G, when it comes to India, it will be nice to see how the specification of that smartphone will be performing. Motorola Edge X40, and this is an upcoming smartphone with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and in terms of the design, Nokia has taken up the Fusion design, the Motorola's Edge 30 Fusion, which was having a kind of a L-type camera layout, and it is implemented softly over here with another small camera, which is super excitedly. I'm as usual excited, and yeah, lot of smartphones with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. 3 budget-based smartphones from the Oppo, and the pricing is as usual Oppo-ish type. A17, A58 and A98. A17 at a price of European 179 pounds, not dollars, and A58 has been listed with a 50 megapixel cameras, and A98 is going to be coming with the Snapdragon 695 5G. Oppo Find X6, and this is an upcoming smartphone with a kind of a really good camera upgrade, and as per some companies in-laws going on in their own ways, not in-laws, in-laws. They are going to be upgrading the My Silicon, and this smartphone will be having a 1-inch camera setup, which is as for me what type of design this Oppo Find X6 gonna be having is making me kind of excited about this smartphone. So if you are using the Nothing devices or any type of Nothing product, then you can buy the Nothing ear stick at a kind of a cheaper version. Basically in India, I don't know about the global market, but yeah, if you are using any Nothing product already, you can now buy the Nothing ear stick. Yes, super nice thing. And if it comes to other brands, it's gonna be nicer, but they only do with the pre-orders, and they make some products off, but you have to pay for that product too, just like the 400 or 500 INR, but they will take money. But even in this, but in a way of Nothing style. So yeah, nice. If you are using, you can definitely go ahead. Android 13 for the Sony users. So if you are using the Sony's Xperia 1 Mark 4 and the 5 Mark 4, then you can directly go ahead with the Android 13, because these two smartphones are completely got confirmed with the Android 13 from the Sony. About the other smartphones, hasn't been so confirmed yet, and if you are using Sony smartphone and you have received the Android 13 updates for the beta and testing, let me know in the comment section down below. TCL 40R, and why I'm talking about this smartphone, I usually don't talk a lot about this types of smartphone, But this smartphone, in a way of the design, looks a completely knockoff of the Lava Blaze of 5G, and even the specifications are kind of offsidedly similar. Dimensity 9 700, not a 900, 700. So 40 or 5G is there. So is lava expanding? Let me know in the comment section down below. So yeah, those were some of the big updates came up from this week. Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 smartphones are coming, and the MediaTek Dimensity 9200 is coming, and the smartphones with the 8 Gen 2 is coming. So yeah, super looking ahead with it, and I am thinking that the S23 series, as per me only, might be launching by the December. So let's see how it does. By the way, this was Captain Diaz. You're watching Kiara's and Diaz. Like, share, subscribe. Gonna be appreciating our work and pressing the bell icon. You can get yourself. Stay tuned to the channel for more amazing content like this. This was WTU49 and 50 is coming. Half WTUs are been so completed, and when will be 150 in the future? Let's see how it does go. And let me know in the comment section down below what do you think about WTU49. This was Captain Diaz. Again, you're watching Kira and Diaz. Like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe, stay connected. Peace out.